8 players, 7 of them are honest. 1 of them is a cheater. Will the honest players find the cheater and win the money, or will the cheater take it all for themselves? Welcome to a very special lie, cheat, and steal.
How dare you impugn my beaver?
Why didn't you listen to me?
All I heard was sexy babysitter.
Because tonight is lie, cheat, and steal. America versus Canada. We have 4 Canadians and 4 Americans ready to duke it out to see which country is the best. This will officially decide it. Winner gets that funky part of Michigan, loser gets Nickelback. All right. Meet our team for tonight. On the Canadian team, representing the North, it is Fletch, Brick, Earl, and Susan. And representing the States, all in a bit of sheer embarrassment for the last X number of years, Tom, Amanda, Matt, and MK. All right. Now the game will play as normal. Everyone answers every question, and only 1 cheater. I don't know who the cheater is tonight, but Liz does because she picked them, and throughout the night she will be giving us facts about our cheater. Hopefully it'll help you along the way, and we will get started here. 1 extra rule for tonight. You want to be the person who makes the most money because that person gets a special advantage at the end of every round. But more importantly, you do not want to be the person with the lowest score. We'll get to more of that later, so just keep that in mind. Their first question. And I have rotated you Canada, America, Canada, America. Name of complete fairness. Name the 10 Canadian cities with the highest population. The highest populated is worth 50 cents, down to number 10 for $5. You can say as much or as little as you like, but keep in mind you don't want to give all your answers away because you want to be the highest scorer. 30 seconds, then we go to Fletch. Go.
I don't want to say city names.
Charlotte Town.
We only have 10 cities here, so.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we do. Yeah, literally.
What's a city? Sure is quiet in here.
Beaverton.
Should have just thrown out. Yeah, should have just thrown out
decoy answers. Well, you are still all playing for the
totally
same
wrong.
bank, so if you really need some money, it wouldn't hurt.
Sure.
All right, Fletch, you are first.
I am gonna go with Vancouver.
Vancouver, very popular. Number 8. $4 for Vancouver. Very good. All right, Tom, do you know a Canadian city?
I'm going to go with the only Canadian city I've ever been to, and that is Edmonton.
I was worried you were going to say that you know, but okay, been to we can accept.
I'm so sorry. That's the only one?
That's the only one.
250.
I had to go up there for a deposition one time.
It's filled with cold.
Got to see Gretzky skate, though.
I'm the
Okay.
northernmost
Okay.
city.
Oh,
I didn't realize they had skating at the depositions, but you know.
Well, a lot of people skate around the truth.
Good one,
It's where I spent my high school years, and I have no need to go back ever.
At a deposition?
No.
Brick, you're up.
I'd be an absolute chump if I didn't go with Calgary.
Calgary, number 3, 150 for you. All right, Amanda.
I have a customer who would always call and say, "Hey, this is Dave from Winnipeg."
Also sounds like he was in Fargo, Winnipeg.
That is not how people from Winnipeg sound. This is how people from Winnipeg sound.
I don't know.
6.
He must have been a transfer because
I think he was in witness protection.
I was like, "Dave, I know where you're from. You don't have to tell me every time you call."
Apparently,
He was
doesn't
trying
know
to
where he's
convince
from.
himself.
Maybe.
Earl.
Let's go with. It's probably too small. Let's go with Quebec City.
Quebec City. It's too small. You're right. Not there. right, Matt.
How about Ottawa?
Matt, that's not in Canada. No, I'm kidding.
Ottawa?
I just wanted to see
Oh man.
God.
You've never
$2
done that to
for
me,
Ottawa.
Colin, so
I mean, there
really
is
think
an
that
Ottawa
was
in
something.
Kansas, but like, not the famous one.
Yeah, you need to be specific by province.
No. Susan.
Toronto.
Yep. Number one is most Toronto. Very good. 50 cents.
Mhm.
And MK.
I'll do Montreal.
Montreal. That's number two. Very good. $1. Mississauga,
Oh, I should have known that.
Brampton, Hamilton. Moving on. Name the states these failed presidential candidates were from. I need either the state they were living in at the time of the election, or if they were living in DC, the last state they lived in. John McCain, Mitt Romney, Al Gore, Bob Dole, Ross Perot, Hubert Humphrey, George McGovern, Gary Johnson, Henry Clay, Adlai Stevenson. 30 seconds, then we go to Tom. Go.
Okay. Humphrey, I think, was from Minnesota. It was either Humphrey or McGovern were from Minnesota. I can't remember which one. Perot's from Texas. Bob Dole, Kansas. Gore, Tennessee. Mitt
Romney,
Romney,
Utah. Is he
McCain,
from-
and
Arizona.
McCain is Arizona. Gary Johnson, I
Hi.
think, Utah.
All right, Tom, you're first.
Okay, I'm going to go with the one from Kentucky here, Henry Clay for $9.
Great compromiser. Henry Clay from Kentucky. Nicely done, Tom. Rick.
I'm so glad I get to go early on this one because I know two of them. And one of them is Ross Perot from Texas.
Ross Perot was from Texas. Yes, very good. Amanda.
Tom said it. Humphrey was from Minnesota.
Minnesota. Very good. Earl.
I think I heard someone say Mitt Romney is from Utah.
You did hear that, but at the time of the election, he was not living in Utah. Sorry. Matt.
Chicago area native. Adlai Stevenson was former governor of Illinois, and I'm going to guess Illinois for Adlai
Adlai Stevenson. Illinois. Very good. Matt. $10. Susan.
George McGovern was from South Dakota.
Yes, South Dakota. MK.
Bob Dole is Kansas.
Yep, Bob Dole was from Kansas.
There's the Bob Dole Center not far from my house. Growing up.
Pretty small building.
No, it's a big building. It's like, it's pretty cool. Like, they have a couple auditoriums where you can do like speeches and stuff, and like, you know, the girls' state and boys' state things in high school. We did a lot of stuff there for that.
And Fletch.
Yeah, all the higher ones that I know have already been. Yes, so I'm gonna John McCain, Arizona.
Arizona. Very good. Okay, we'll go over the other ones here. Mitt Romney, for a time, lived in Massachusetts. Yep. He was
Tennessee.
Yep. Al Gore's Tennessee. Gary Johnson, you were close. New Mexico. Hell yeah.
I was thinking Gary Hart. He was from Utah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, Colorado. He was Colorado.
So, players, at the end of round one, you have banked $56.50. If you vote the cheater out, you get to keep all of that. Let's see who the leader is right now. Person who made the most money by 50 cents, Matt, which means you get to either pick something that will help you or pick something that will hurt the low scorer on the other team, which would be Earl. So, Matt, the choice is yours. You have 8 boxes here.
Wisely, Matt.
Matt, the top 4 are all good things for you. The bottom 4 are all bad things for your opponent. What would you like?
Well, if this were the normal every man for himself format, I would have to take the one that helps myself, but I am here to destroy Canada. Unapologetic.
Make them as miserable
Yeah,
as
that's
we
what you
are
guys
right
said
now.
in that's what you guys said in 1812 as well. Didn't work out, did it?
Your mom said in 1812.
So which one will it be?
So, the 5 through 8 are going to harm our neighbors to the north, correct?
Yeah, 5 through 8. Yeah.
All right, let's go with lucky number 7.
All right. So the bad news for Earl, he doesn't get to give one answer in the next round. He can choose which question it is, but he's short one answer next round. So go back here, and it is time to accuse. Who is suspicious? Talk it out.
The Canadians.
Which one in particular?
I don't know. Let's pick one.
Don't make me dock money.
Brick.
Okay.
Why Brick?
I think that that's a suspiciously low number for Susan. I mean, you know, that's $7.50. That's all.
I don't know.
Nah, Susan's holding up the side. She's doing okay.
Susan, do you want to defend yourself?
Do I want to defend myself? No. I mean, I will.
Wrong. I'm not
Susan,
even.
do you want to accuse anybody?
I don't know. Matt was out there pretty quickly with the accusations, so.
Me? I didn't accuse anyone. In fact, I even defended you.
I don't know. You're
Gaslighting
suspicious,
has
anyway.
begun.
So, I mean,
I don't trust any Americans for the purposes of this game exclusively.
You'd be right to not. Mhm.
Any other accusations before we vote? Okay, Liz has the first fact about our cheater.
I do. The cheater asked each failed presidential candidate to name a single Canadian city, and they all said, "How are you talking to a ghost?"
Huh.
And
Wait,
now
that's-
Ian has the Canadian version of that fact.
Yeah, that's so weird. I was actually sent a cheater fact by the Canadian cheater.
What?
Yeah.
The Canadian
Wait, what?
cheater.
You had the American one, but
My
they
God.
sent me a Canadian one.
Unprecedented.
The Canadian cheater was asked to name all 50 states, and they did so with state capitals, birds, flowers, and sales tax percentages because they have a Canadian education.
Oh no! What happened to your Duncan, Ian? Oh no!
Oh no, my coffee.
Oh no!
Based on that
I
fact,
didn't
I
even
think I
ask him
am
to
the
do that
cheater.
part.
I literally got coffee.
Just for this.
It is
That's so
9:28 here.
Keep in mind, just jokes aside, there is only one cheater in the game. Your goal is
There
to
is
find
only
them.
one.
Yes.
I need all 8 of you to please lock in your votes. Votes are in. Let's see who the first player leaving the game will be. Fletch, we're going to start with you. Who's the cheater?
I voted for Matt.
1 for Matt. Tom?
I voted for Brick for no reason other than he's on the Canadian team.
Brick?
No, I wished I'd voted for Tom, but no, I voted for Matt.
2 for Matt. Amanda?
I voted for Susan. Where were you at, team?
Matt, who'd you say?
I voted for Susan because she attacked me for no reason.
Oh,
2 for Susan, 2 for Matt, 1 for Brick. Everyone voting with their country. Earl?
I voted for Matt because it was an act of aggression what he just did.
Oh.
3 for Matt, 1 more and he's gone. Susan?
Oh, see, vote based on both of the facts. I voted for Amanda.
Amanda, all right, MK, it all comes down to your vote. What'd you say?
I'm sorry. I voted for Matt.
4 for Matt, she
Oh,
voted for an
friendly
American.
fire!
Reason.
Benedict Arnold over here.
Fire.
Benedict is a cool ass name.
We have a betrayal in round 1. Matt, you've been voted out, and we have to know, were you the cheater?
I was not the cheater.
He was not the cheater. He was just the highest moneymaker. I'm sorry, all that Adlai Stevenson knowledge gone to waste.
Adlai Stevenson was the governor of Illinois.
We
Used to do
have
the
4
traffic
Canadian,
report every single morning my entire life.
4 Canadians, 3 Americans. We'll be right back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 7 players left in the game, 1 American gone. All of our Canadians left, and the cheater is still in the game. Move on to our next question here. And talk about your rollover. If at any point you don't know an answer or want to put another player on the spot, use the rollover. Pass your turn to them. You can use that once over the course of the game. Now, Earl, unfortunately, you lost the right to answer one of these 2 questions. So are you skipping out on this one or the next one?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna skip the first question.
Okay. So here is the first question. You can still help out during the 30 seconds. You just can't give an
Earl,
answer.
you're skipping the hockey question?
I can still help.
Earl.
Name your own
Oh,
team
no.
is turning on you, apparently. Name the 10 NHL players with the most career goals. 30 seconds, then we go to Brick. Go.
So you got your Gretzky's, you've got your Gordie Howes, you've got your Mark Messier.
Bobby Orr, Mario Lemieux.
Brett
Susan
Hall.
Fleur.
It's gotta be on there.
Susan
No,
Mike
not Guy
Rossi.
Lafleur. Sorry, Robert
Brett
Richard.
Hall.
Steve Yzerman.
Yarmir
Ovechkin.
Yager, probably.
Yeah, Ovechkin. Yeah, from the
Yeah,
Capitals.
Yager's got to be on there.
Patrick Marleau.
Who? Sorry, if they haven't played, if they played in the last 2 decades, I haven't heard of them.
He's played in like the last
Time.
3 or 4 decades.
So the Americans were awfully quiet on that. Brick, we'll start with you.
Wasn't there some sequel to Air Bud where he played hockey?
Probably.
Probably.
Ice
They
Bud.
put in the Air Bud
Ice
for
Bud.
every sport.
He only played for 1 season.
I like I say, I grew up in Edmonton during the Gretzky Messier years, and Gretzky's the obvious. I'm going with Messier.
Mark Messier. Number 9, 450.
Wow.
Woo!
Good call. Amanda.
Here. Brett Hall.
Brett Hall.
Oh, he's up there.
He is up there. Number 5. Susan.
Steve Yzerman.
Yes. Iserman. Number 10.
Damn.
$5. Very good.
Hey, that's the spelling round, Colin.
Canadians bring it on.
Stevie Zerman. MK.
I'm gonna go Gordie Howe.
Gordie Howe. Number 2. And most goals scored from a nursing home. Fletch.
I mean, most nurses scored from a nursing home.
I'm gonna go Yager.
Yager. Number 4. $2 for you. And Tom.
Bobby Orr.
Bobby Orr does not make the top 10.
Ooh.
Take a look at who did. Wayne Gretzky, obviously.
Crosby.
Ovechkin. Marcel Dion. Phil Esposito. And Mike Gardner.
Oh, I should have known that one.
Moving on to our double money question. Susan made the most off that. Here we go.
Really?
Yeah, she got number 10. Who plays Jim Carrey's love interest in these films? Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Yes Man, The Truman Show, The Mask, Bruce Almighty, Liar Liar, I Love You Philip Morris, Fun with Dick and Jane, The Number 23, and The Majestic. There is at least one where there are 2 possible answers. I'll accept either. 30 seconds, then we go to Amanda. Go. Great Canadian actor.
Fire Marshal Bill. Bill.
No one is saying a thing.
I love how
It's
contentious
war.
this is.
It's war.
Either
This is-
they're really going for it or they know nothing.
This
All right,
is-
Amanda's first.
I Love You Philip Morris was Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor, very good.
Wow.
Because they were in jail.
Funny movie. Yeah.
It was terrible.
Earl.
I was banking that one. I'll just go with the mask. Cameron Diaz.
Yes, who came out of retirement today to star in a movie with Jamie Foxx. Cameron Diaz. Susan.
Didn't even know she was retired.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
retired for 8 years.
Wow.
Surprise.
Is the number 23 Virginia Madsen?
Number 23. Virginia Madsen, yes. Surprised people remember that one. MK.
I'm gonna go. Truman Show is Laura Linney.
Laura Linney. Yep. Very good. $3. Fletch.
Bruce Almighty, Jennifer Aniston.
Yes, Jennifer Aniston, $5 for Fletch. Tom, want to get on the board here?
Okay, Fun with Dick and Jane. I'm taking a guess here. Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. No, sorry.
I can see her, but I don't have her name.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a drawing round. Brick.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't Anne Hathaway. It was Téa Leone. Or Leone?
Tia Leone, I'll
Used to be married to David
begrudgingly accept it. Yeah.
He said it the Canadian way.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
Sounded
Eternal
very
Sunshine
apologetically
is
saying it.
Hey, Winslet.
Kate Winslet, yes,
Yep.
man.
I'm doing my very best not to be apologetic tonight.
Zoe Deschanel. Liar Liar is the one I always confuse with Tia Leone. Mara Tierney.
Oh.
And Majestic was Laurie Holden.
Never even heard of that one.
All right.
It was a
like a
bad
drama.
movie. It was
Yeah.
a bad movie.
Oh, kind of liked it.
It's got to be better than the number 23. In the bank at the end of round 2. 69-25.
69.
Nice.
Hopefully you can hold on to all of that by finding the cheater. Here are your totals for the round, and it looks like Susan made the most money. So, Susan, are you going to pick for yourself or pick against Tom?
I'm Canadian. I have to pick something good for us.
Okay, one of them is immunity, so pick away.
I'll go with number 1.
Go, Susan.
Number 1. Behind that, we have. Okay, you get to give one extra answer at any question
Woohoo!
of the game tonight, whenever you like. Nicely done. Okay, time to accuse. You're gonna start the clock if you don't accuse.
Amanda.
What?
I feel attacked by your background. Yeah, that's right.
That's a pretty fair argument.
That's some fighting words right there.
Yeah, I don't know why it turned it around.
It's a great song.
It is.
I am
Oh, it
America's
is.
sweetheart,
It
Harley
is. Totally.
Quinn.
100%.
Amanda, do you want to accuse somebody?
Well, it's not going to do me any good if nobody on my team votes for this.
Well, rile them up. Get them on your side.
All right, bitches, vote the right way. Vote somebody on their team out.
Who would that be, Amanda?
Oh my God.
We're gonna vote out Earl because he scored the least amount so far in the game. Sorry, Earl.
You know, I was about to help you out and say every vote counts. Every person putting in their ballot matters, but I disagree just for this one.
Yep.
Have you flipped the bird?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've got 60% of Ontarians who didn't vote to thank for the last election.
Earl, do you want to accuse somebody?
I just want to vote. I just want to accuse an American. That's all. Let's just keep that train going. But listen, we have the numbers. We can just vote them all out. Let's vote them out in 2022 on June 29th, 2022. Let's do it.
Any other
Vote out all
accusations
Americans.
at all?
Wow.
Maybe that's like to move out of America? Because I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and you don't have some stupid electoral college that's screwing with your votes.
All right, Liz
I
has
feel
our
like if you
next
pick
fact.
me, that you are just voting against women and our issues.
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
My apologies.
Tom,
When
it
you put it that
is.
way.
We gave a gendered vote at the 25th hour here. Okay,
Oh my God.
Liz, fact about our
No
cheater.
uterus, no vote.
Oh, well, this is more of a general fun fact rather than a cheater fact, but Much like the Truman Show, all of America is actually just a fun show for a Canada to watch safely from afar.
And now Ian has the Canadian version of that.
So the cheater actually had a leg up in this last round. They actually knew Jim Carrey back when he was with his first girlfriend, which was a family of elk. Let me take a sip here.
A sip from my joke.
Yes.
My joke that I told the cheater
What are
to
you
tell
talking?
you.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
All right, I need the
That's the
7 of
cheater
you to
said.
please lock in your votes. All right, votes are in. See if we have caught the cheater. Voted an American out last round. See how it goes. MK, we'll start with you this time. Brick, 1 for Brick. Susan.
I voted for Amanda.
Yep. Earl.
I voted for MK.
All over the board. Amanda.
Voted for Earl.
1 Brick, 1
I
Earl.
said I would.
Okay, 1 Amanda. Brick, who'd you say?
Sorry, Amanda.
2 for Amanda, 1 more and she is out.
What was that, Canadian? I didn't hear you.
Oh my God.
I voted for Earl.
2 for Earl, 2 for Amanda. Are we going to break this tie, Fletch?
I'm afraid not. I voted for Tom.
Oh no, I'm sorry, which means we have ourselves a tie and you've lost half your money. And now the cheater gets to pick off the player of their choice. Time to see if we're losing 1 more American or our first Canadian. If I click on your name.
Oh,
and
you've
it's
even
red,
color-coded them.
You are safe. If it's red, you are out of the game. Tom, start with you. You're safe. On to the next round. MK. You are safe. Amanda.
I know.
You're safe. So we are going to be losing a Canadian.
Oh
3
no.
to 3. Susan. Susan, I'm sorry the cheater
Oh,
has
no.
chosen you. We know you weren't the cheater. Hopefully you
Oh.
can earn some money at the end of the game. 3 Canadians, 3 Americans. It has been leveled. We come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We'll play 2 more questions. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 3 Americans, 3 Canadians left. Cheater still in the game. Let's get back to it. So, name the common idiom by how Dall-E interpreted it, which is where you put in anything and it'll draw a picture of it for you. These are all common phrases. Here we go. Number 1. Number 2.
God.
Oh man.
Number 3.
Jesus.
Number 4.
God.
Number 5. Six. 7.
The frig is that?
What is that?
I still can't tell at all. If anyone gets that, I mean, kudos to you.
If that helps.
What the hell?
I mean,
8. 9. 10. They're all common idioms or sayings. Zoom in when we have to here. 30 seconds to talk it out. Say as much or as little as you like.
Oh,
Then we go to
God.
Earl. Go.
some of these are like, they're either really easy or you just don't know them at all.
That's pretty much where I am with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the 250, like that could be one thing, but it could be another. I don't know.
I mean, if you can convince me that it's a different idiom and I agree, I'll give you the money. That's fine.
Hey, Colin, I got a question.
Yeah.
Because Susan's out. Do we still get that +1 answer or no?
No, since she got voted out, it's just off the table.
Okay.
Oh.
So let's see. Earl is first.
I'm going to go with the 351 and say that's pie in the sky.
Very good. Pie in the
Oh,
sky.
snap. Go Canada.
Dang, okay.
Go Canada.
MK.
I'm gonna go. The $3 is a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Yep, bird in the hand, very good. $3. Fletch.
Back up.
I am gonna go with number 2, which is the cat is out of the bag.
Let the cat out of the bag, which I simply said because the cat is still in the bag there.
Yeah, but there's no apparent resistance to preventing the cat from getting out of
Right,
said bag.
right.
He-
It's
he- he
adorable
appear-
either way, so I had to
It
use
appears to be free to exit the bag.
Apparently you don't have a cat. They just like to hang out in there. Okay.
And I see number 9, the 451 closer.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's scary.
Enhance.
It is not America's gun policy. I can't take that, unfortunately.
Is it
Okay.
dental policy?
I'm going to take a guess on that one. Is that zip your lip?
No, sorry. It's a good guess. Not zip your lip. Brick.
But it's a common idiom and it fits.
That's not a zipper, though.
Okay.
The only one I remotely could even take a guess at is $1.50 for the elephant in the room.
Elephant in the room, yes. And Amanda.
250. He's sitting on the fence.
Yep, sitting on the fence. All right, so this worked out well. Who knows any of the others? Number 1,
Don't cry over spilled milk.
right? Number 2,
Raining cats and dogs.
yep. Anyone know 8, 9, or 10?
Okay, but for the record, that looks like a dog's severed head sitting on a podium.
I didn't draw it.
And I was really confused.
8 is cold turkey.
My lips
No.
are sealed.
9 is armed to the teeth.
Oh.
Yeah. And 10, it's a pitchfork, so that is between the devil and the deep blue sea.
Well, it's no wonder we
Oh.
didn't get armed to the teeth. I mean,
That's something.
Canada.
These
What-
are
I've
great
never
album
heard that
covers.
It looks like he's drinking from a fountain.
I thought he was like
I'm
holding.
not sleeping.
I thought he was
It
like
looks-
holding a staple gun to his mouth.
Yeah, that's why I
That's
said
what I
my
thought.
lips are sealed. Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Name the 10 most overrated U.S. landmarks according to thetravel.com.
All right.
And this is an opinion, so don't argue with it. 30 seconds. Then we go to MK for her first answer or her answer. Go.
Statue of Liberty, because it's not even American. It's actually French.
It's French.
You don't have to give reasons.
You know the French. You know the guys that like surrendered a lot.
The French champagne.
We can all
Don't have
agree
a
there.
large
Surrender
French
to
part in
them.
Canada.
Yeah, but it's a very different dialects. If you go there
Or
trying to
Canada.
speak French, and they're gonna look at you like you're speaking a totally different language.
Yeah.
All right. Time is up. I will say, just think about this. These aren't necessarily all things that were built. Some of them are simply streets, which I find odd, but hey, that's the answer. So, MK, you're first. Give me an overrated landmark.
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, surprisingly, does not make the list. Fletch.
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street is number 10.
Really?
Nicely done, Fletch. Tom.
The Empire State Building.
Empire State Building. Number 4. All right, Brick.
The St. Louis Arch.
Gateway Arch, St. Louis Arch.
Mm.
Not there. I'm sorry. No.
Oh,
Americans like their arches.
They like their arches.
I saw it
Golden
from the.
ones.
I saw it from
Yeah.
the air, and it was like absolutely tiny.
That's how most things look from the air.
Didn't impress me at all.
Oh, it makes me sick to be up there.
You gotta tell the pilot to go under it.
All right. Amanda, you're next.
The White House.
The White House, depending on who lives there at the time. Yeah, number 3.
Oh,
All right,
Fine.
Earl.
Many
Let's go with the Washington Monument.
The Washington Monument.
Phallic.
Yeah, they find giant phallic buildings overrated because Washington Monument. The number 9.
Oh,
Wow.
boom for Canada.
Look at the Canadians on that. They know which ones are overrated. 10 and 9. Go over the others here. Number 1. the Venetian gondolas in Vegas. I should
Is
tell you,
Lombard's-
the travel.com is a Reno travel site.
Is Lombard Street in there?
Plymouth Rock, which fair.
It's just a rock.
Beale Street. Waikiki Beach.
Lombard Street?
Santa Monica Pier, and you got it, Susan. Lombard Street, San Francisco. All right, so 2 rounds in a row, you have voted off the player who made the most money. So in the bank, you have 7303, and let's see who the lucky player is. Earl made the comeback. He has 1250, and he is our leading scorer, which means, Earl, you can either pick something that'll help you or something that will hurt MK. Earl, what's it gonna be?
You know what? Canada went nice. Didn't work out for us. I'm gonna go with number 8.
Number
Good call.
8.
Good call.
So MK, unfortunately, you have 1 automatic vote against you. So 1 extra vote, and it will be for MK. So keep that in mind. And here are your totals. Who is suspicious?
Earl.
I love this game.
Sorry, you just went from being the lowest scoring player to
Once
the
again, I'm
highest
asking.
scoring
No
player.
one votes. Voting is a bad idea.
Well, he was
Do
cheating
not-
in all of those rounds, Amanda. So that's
But-
that helps your
But
argument.
it takes Canadians to actually point out the error of your ways in terms of overrated landmarks.
Well, Brick too went from 1250 to 150. What's going on there?
Rick, what is going on there?
I don't know what the hell a Dal-E is.
Fletch also jumped up
I
there.
had no idea what was happening there.
I'm just saying, if it's a Canadian player, they're gonna protect their own. So, I mean,
They've shown that.
get
Any other
on board.
accusations before we vote?
Listen, I'm gonna put a bigger target on my back and say that Susan got knocked out last time to even out the numbers. I think it's an American. That's all I'm saying.
That's just what a Canadian would say.
We're very
Be the
diplomatic.
ultimate deception.
All right, let's see which side is about to take another hit. Liz has a fact about our cheater.
I do. The cheater actually tried to visit many of the US landmarks, but they couldn't meet the gun minimum.
What is the gun minimum list?
Depends on the location.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's why we're not going to the US landmarks when there's a gun minimum.
And Ian has the Canadian version of that fact.
I do. The cheater would actually like to congratulate America's newest landmark, a ketchup stain in the Oval Office in the shape of a pregnant Jesus Frenching a gun, or as they say in Canada, Quebecing a gun.
Stupid. That's so stupid.
Just for that, Ian, next time you're in the
I
game, I,
voted
can't
for
vote
Ian.
you at all. That was great.
Oh,
Everybody just vote for Ian, all right?
That kissing.
I need all 6 of you to please lock in your votes. Okay, votes are in. Let's see if America or Canada is going to get the advantage. Here we go. Okay, we have 1 against MK. We know that. MK, who'd you vote for?
I voted for Fletch.
Figured.
Fletch. Fletch, who'd you say?
Not sorry, MK, nothing personal, but it was purely strategic. I voted
Yeah.
for you.
Solid strategic move. That is 1 for MK from you, which means we have 2 for MK. Tom?
I voted for Brick.
2 MK, 1 Brick, 1 Fletch. Amanda?
I'm sticking to my American guns and I voted for Earl.
Whoa.
We're all over the place here, okay? Earl, who'd you
Way to
say?
go, Team America. Fuck
I
yeah.
voted for Amanda.
Okay, so we have 2 for MK and 1 for a bunch of others. Brick, what'd you say?
Oh, I did not break the tie. Sorry, Amanda.
2 Amanda, 2 MK. We have another tie. I'm sorry.
Oh.
36-52 in the bank, and the cheater once again gets to pick off the player of their choice. It can be anybody. 3 Americans, 3 Canadians. Fletch, start with you. Fletch, I'm sorry,
Damn
the
it.
cheater has chosen you. We know you weren't the cheater. Hopefully you can come back and earn some money. We are down to just 2 Canadians and 3 Americans. America has taken the lead. and we'll be right back and play the round 4 immunity challenge. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We have 3 Americans left and enough Canadians for a band called B43. So it is time for the round 4 immunity challenge. No other prizes this round, but the last person left standing giving correct answers will win immunity for themselves. All that matters. There are 5 of you left. If as a team you get 5 answers, that's $10. 10 answers is 20. 15 is 30. 18 is 50. And if you get all 20, $75 for you. Most importantly, last person standing wins immunity, cannot be voted off this round. Your category is Disney animated films with sequels. These are Disney animated canon films, not Pixar, not anything else, not Mary Poppins with its little bit of animation. Tom, you are first.
Okay, I'll go with the low-hanging fruit and say The Lion King.
Yep, The Lion King had some sequels, including Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead. Very good. Brick.
Toy Story.
Toy Story is Pixar. I'm sorry, it does not count, so you are out.
Really?
Amanda.
Cinderella.
Yep, Cinderella had Cinderella, A Twist in Time. Very good.
There are 2.
There's 2. Yeah, I forget the other one. That's the funny name one. Earl.
I'm gonna go with the 101 Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians, yeah. Had a sequel. MK.
Lady and the Tramp.
Yep. Back to Tom.
Okay, Pocahontas had that horrible sequel where she goes to England and marries John Rolfe.
Your version of terrible sequel is Actual History. 5 answers, 10.
No, I'm
very
not
American,
saying it's
Tom.
historically inaccurate. I'm just saying it was horrible.
The one without Mel Gibson is the one he doesn't like. Okay. Amanda, we're back to you.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan, Return to Neverland. Very good. Earl.
I'm gonna go with The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid, yes. There were 2. Prequels, midquels, they all count. It's all the same thing. MK.
Mulan.
Mulan, yes, that had a sequel. Mulan 2, with a white guy doing the Eddie Murphy voice.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Frozen.
Frozen, yep, Frozen 2. Theatrical Disney animated canon, yeah. More so than some of these. Amanda for 10.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yes. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Just like Victor Hugo.
Hunchbacker and better than ever.
Notre Dahmer.
No, he was the only character that
Notre Dame was a bit dark.
Yeah. Well, the original story's supposed to be, so it's fine.
Hunchback of Notre Dame and Dahmer. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Earl.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. Say The Rescuers.
The Rescuers, yeah. Rescuers
Good
Down
wild
Under.
guess.
Yeah. MK. Oh, we're up to $20, by the way. Very good.
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book. Yeah, it did.
Oh.
Pulled that one out of.
Up to 12 answers. 4 of you left. Tom.
It's called
Okay,
Electric
I'm
Boogaloo.
I'm just going to go ahead and tap out because there's no way I'm going to beat Amanda on this one anyway.
Tom is out, and we are back to Amanda.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, yeah. The Enchanted Christmas, and one other one.
She had a great
All of
like,
these.
kind of maroon cape and dress in that one. It's beautiful. But,
Earl.
yeah,
The only good thing in the
Oh
movie.
man.
in the movie.
I don't know how much leeway you're gonna give me on this. I'm just gonna say The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh, Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Wow.
Oh.
Winnie the Pooh is the franchise, so that is fine. All right, one more. We have $30. MK.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure. That is a lot of pressure. Well, Amanda's gonna get it anyway, but The Fox and the Hound.
Fox and the Hound did not have a sequel. It had a
Oh.
mid-quel where they joined a band. Very good. Fox and the Hound.
What?
Happened
What?
in between the two halves of the movie.
Wow.
You're still in this. By the way, you are up to 15. I will tell you, there are only 23 answers. So we're back to Amanda.
Aladdin.
Yeah, Aladdin. Had 2 of them. Earl.
The Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove had a sequel called Kronk's New Groove. Yeah. Very good.
Tried watching it.
We did.
It was not very good.
Exactly.
MK.
Statler and Waldorf sitting there.
Bambi.
Bambi. Yes. All right. It's 18. $50 in the bank. Nicely done. Amanda, we're back to you.
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch had a sequel.
Yeah.
More than one. One was called Leroy and Stitch.
Oh my
Wasn't
god.
that the skinny green alien dude?
At 20, that's the full bank, obviously. Earl, you got another or are you done?
I'm just gonna throw one out and say Hercules.
Hercules. You'd think it would, but it doesn't. I'm sorry. All right, we're down to 2. MK, can we get the full 75? Do you know another?
That's probably wrong, but I don't know. They may have Snow White.
Snow White, the original Disney film, does not have a sequel. I'm sorry. Which means Amanda has won the immunity, but y'all put up a valiant fight against her. Amanda, do we know one more for $75?
Yeah, we've exhausted, I think, my entire movie cabinet almost.
Gonna need an answer.
Okay. I'm not sure. It might be Pixar. Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph has a sequel. And it's Disney. Very good. Amanda, you've swept the board 75.
Wow.
For you.
Nicely done.
Nice.
And of course, you get the immunity. The third
Disney is my
time
bread
that has
and
been
butter.
done, and the first time it has been done by someone not named Susan. Let's take a look at the other ones here. Anyone know any others?
I'm
No.
gonna say
I'm-
Tarzan for some reason.
Tarzan, yeah, that'd be one.
Mhm.
Brother Bear,
Oh,
Atlantis, the
Brother
Lost Empire, and
Oh,
I like
Atlanta.
that one.
there was Fantasia 2000.
right.
Oh.
It was.
The other
Wait, that's a
four,
sequel?
right? Those were the other 4, yeah. In the
Frozen
bank.
2 was really good, but
100.
Elsa's song sucks.
All right, Amanda won immunity for the round. Everyone else is up for elimination. Accuse away.
Earl, like,
Earl, you say. Okay, why Earl?
I just feel like I have the biggest target right now for trying so hard on the immunity section. So, Brick, it's up to you now, buddy.
Earl's just given up, so okay.
You
Yeah,
want to try, Earl? Or you're just going to say vote for me?
I think we've decided that we really don't care that much about Northern Michigan.
That's fine. We don't either. We just don't want Nickelback or Justin Bieber.
I never said Bieber was on the table.
Somebody
Bieber's
else
off-
did though.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Liz has a fact about our cheater.
I don't
Yeah,
need
there's
Bieber
actu-
bits.
There's actually just one fact, and it's Ian took such offense to not being part of this question that it's been officially deemed as an act of war against Canada.
Yeah.
All right,
Prepare to
I need the
receive
5
them.
of you to vote. You cannot vote for Amanda, but Amanda still does have to vote. Lock them in. All right, Amanda, you have the immunity and cannot be voted for. Who'd you vote for?
I think the general consensus was to vote for Earl because Earl had to die.
Wow.
One for Earl. I think she's referencing a Dixie Chick song there, Liz. You don't have to get too. Earl, was the consensus to vote for you?
I voted for Tom.
Earl says Tom. Tom, who'd you say?
I knew Earl was voting for me, so I voted for Earl.
2 Earl. Brick?
Sorry, Tom.
Yep, 2 Tom, 2 Earl. We know MK voted against her country before. MK, what'd you say?
I said Earl.
3 for Earl, and he is out of the game. Earl, we have to know, were you the cheater?
I was not the cheater.
He was not the cheater. I'm
You
sorry. lose
Americans
half
are
your
so
money.
accusatory
All
of
that
us.
hard-earned money, 55.76 in the bank. We are down to just one Canadian. Hopefully he can find the immunity for himself when we come back. Lie, cheat, and steal. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We are down to 4 players, and 3 of them are Americans. Rick, you really want to shoot for first place this round so you can hopefully find that immunity. If not, your chances aren't looking too great. But you never know. Anything can happen.
My chances aren't great no matter how I slice this. It's I'm looking at these questions. I don't even know what they mean.
I'll explain. First question, and we will start with Rick, appropriately enough. Most Canadian thing of all, name the 10 worst celebrity apologies, according to a 2022 Watch Mojo video. These are celebrities who allegedly tried to apologize and just got more backlash for it.
Oh my God. Thank God I'm first. The only guess.
30 seconds to talk, and then we'll go to Brick.
we're going to talk first. Okay.
Yep.
I'm saying nothing because I have one guess only.
Yeah. And just keep in mind, like I said, recency bias. Go.
Rick only knows one, and the rest of us are American, so.
There was that one makeup kid.
Free Star?
Yeah.
Rick wanted to hear MK's answer again, but I don't think she's giving it.
Yeah, no, and fair play to her.
It was the makeup kid. He did something.
Time. Okay. Brick, give me a bad celebrity apology.
Will Smith. That's all I got.
Will Smith, number 2. Yeah. His bad apology or non-apology, and then kind of apology for slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. $1. All right, Amanda.
Louis C.K. He's an asshole.
He is, and he's number 5. Louis C.K. $2.50.
Oh, good one.
MK.
I'm gonna go with Jeffree Star, if that's his name, Amanda, I think.
That is his name. He is not on the list.
Oh.
Might not quite be famous enough, but yeah, he is pretty awful. Tom.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
That's a good one.
Focusing heavily on the lack thereof aspect. Yeah, $2.
Yes.
Back to Brick.
Honest to God, I haven't got a clue. I don't know. I got nothing.
You can roll over if you want, but you probably don't want to.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna roll over to MK. You seem to have some answers here.
All right, MK.
Oh, jeez. Did Charlie Sheen have to apologize about something? Probably.
Yeah, he
Well,
did.
he should have.
Doesn't
He
make
did.
the top 10 though. No.
Oh.
Amanda.
Kevin Spacey, he's creepy.
Number 1.
Oh.
Yep. MK.
Matt Lauer.
No, doesn't make the board. I'm not even sure if he apologized, even like
He probably
pathetically.
didn't.
Yeah,
Asshole.
he is awful. Tom.
Okay, I think that he's apologized like 5 different times for 5 different things, but I think Alec Baldwin has to be up there.
Alec Baldwin. Yes.
Shot somebody, so.
I think they were specifically referring to his when he spoke about his daughter badly, but yeah, he's
I
done
think
like
that might
10
be
terrible
it.
things every year. All right, so that is the 5 there. Let's see. Shia LaBeouf, Kevin Hart, Lena Dunham, Jason Bateman, and Leah Michelle. Jason Bateman was for when he defended Jeffrey Tambor's, everything. And Leah Michelle was when she was all the racist stuff on Glee.
And also her as a person.
Yes, just existing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Kind of surprised Joel Schumacher's not on that list just for this DVD commentary of Batman and Robin, where all he's doing is
For making
apologizing for the whole
Batman and
movie.
Robin,
Yeah.
Didn't he actually apologize for making Batman and Robin?
Almost the entire DVD commentary is him apologizing.
Amazing.
All right. Name these pieces of media, stories, books, shows, movies that end abruptly without a proper ending. This TV show famously ended in the middle of Don't Stop Believin'. This classic 70s comedy ends with everyone being arrested because the crew ran out of money.
Oh, yeah.
This classic work of literature ends without every tale being told and no winner selected. This short story ends by asking, and so I leave it to all of you, which came out at the open door. This one act, John Patrick Shanley play, never confirms guilt or innocence, and the second act is the audience's discussions after leaving. This Beatles song ends with a repeated guitar riff and increased ambient noise before cutting off mid-note. This book of the Hebrew Bible ends in the middle of a conversation between the title character and God about a dead plant. This iconic British series ended with the protagonist discovering the villain looked just like him, apparently escaping and ending back right where he was. This found footage horror film ended with a link to a website to read the rest of the story. And this folk song ends with a little piece of cornbread laying on a shelf. If you want any more, you can sing it yourself. 30 seconds, and then we will go to Amanda for her first answer. Go.
I know one of these for sure.
I think I know about 3 of them.
Maybe 10. I'm not sure though.
And there is time. Okay, Amanda, you're first.
Is number 9 the Blair Witch Project?
No, the Blair Witch Project did not end in a website. No. MK.
1 is The Sopranos.
Yeah, number 1, The Sopranos. A lot of people thought their cable went out. Tom.
Okay, I think that number 8 is The Prisoner.
Number 8. The Prisoner, yes.
Oh,
good one.
He found out at the end that he was in the opening credits of the show. And talked about for years. Brick.
I'm going to take a shot at number 9, at the $9 one. I'm going to say Cloverfield.
No, not Cloverfield. Amanda.
Number 10, Jimmy Crack Corn.
Not Jimmy Crack Corn, I'm sorry. MK.
Number 10, Shortening, or Mama's Little Shortening. I don't know what it's
I
called.
think it's called Shortening Bread. That is
Yeah.
not correct, no. Good guess. Tom.
I know what number 2 is, but I think I can make a little bit more money, and I believe number 7 is the Book of Jonah.
Book of Jonah. Yes, very good. $7 more for knowing that. And Brick.
Okay, this time the $2 one is Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
There you go.
Yes.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yep. They all get arrested because the crew ran out of money. All right. Tally up the bank for the round. But we'll go over the other answers first here. Number 3. Anybody? Canterbury Tales.
Lady and the Tiger.
Yep. The Lady and the, or the Tiger. Yeah.
Or the Tiger.
5. Also a movie. Doubt. 6.
Is
from
that Helter
Abbey Road.
Skelter?
No. I Want You, She's So Heavy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
9.
The Fourth Kind.
No, not The Fourth Kind.
No?
The
Paranormal
Devil
Activity?
Inside.
Oh.
And the website went down a year after the movie was out. So if you buy The Devil Inside on home media, sorry.
Wow.
And 10, anyone at the top?
Froggy Winnacorton.
Froggy Winnacorton, very good. You should have kept
Oh,
I no
All right.
idea.
Well, obviously, no Canadian's going to know that one.
In the bank, you have 80-76. Pretty formidable total there. And yeah, by far, Tom, congratulations. You made the most money that round. So Tom, are you going to pick something for yourself or something against Brick? Now, this is the last chance to pick off this board, so pick carefully.
I'm going to pick number 4.
Number 4, going for yourself. Let's see. Clear the board. So if there's an answer category next round where you can give multiple answers, you can give as many as you can until you give a wrong answer. So See how that goes for you. Immunity was behind number 2.
Oh.
All right, so you can hold on to that, clear the board next round. And now it is time to accuse. Who's suspicious?
Tom.
Why Tom, besides making like 90% of your money?
High score.
He made 90% of our money.
Tom, defend knowing.
I don't know what to say. I mean, you know, I was relying on, you know, American patriotism to get us through this round.
Classic top 1%.
Oh man.
Well, that would just be mean voting against Brick with only 3. I mean,
You're going to insult him but not vote for him, right?
yeah.
Tom, are you suspicious of anybody?
You know, I'm awful at this game. I'm.
You made
I'm
1850.
horrible.
What are you talking about?
No, I mean, at the part of the game about picking the cheater, because I never know who it is.
Well, apparently all 4 of you are, because you've had no luck so far. Liz has a fact about our cheater.
I do. This is sorry, I gotta pull up my notes app for this one.
The tongue twister.
The cheater would like to formally apologize to Canada for their previous comments, such as "shove your gravy cheese up your sap hole" and "all that weed, you can't find anyone funnier than Russell Peters." It was uncalled for, and the cheater has grown as a person. Signed, Notes app.
Those are fair comments.
All right, and Ian has the Canadian version of that.
Yes, the cheater would like to apologize to America for thinking you would actually amount to something.
Hey, tell us we're wrong.
All right, there are 3 Americans left in the game and 1 Canadian. I need the 4 of you to please lock in your votes.
I think both.
Votes are in. Time to see who will not be going into our final round. There are 4 of you left. Tom, we'll start with you.
I had to vote for Brick. He's the only Canadian left.
There you go, trying to pick off the full Canadian team. Brick?
Tom, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Well, I've been kind of splitting the vote between Tom and Amanda all night. Amanda, it's your turn this time. I'm sorry.
Amanda, what'd you say?
Now I regret my decision. I voted for MK because I'm a Benedict Arnold.
1 Amanda, 1 MK, 1 Brick. MK, are we breaking this tie?
Well, I voted for you, Amanda.
2 for Amanda, and she is out of the game.
Sorry, Amanda.
We have to know, were you the cheater?
I was.
She was, and we were all so impressed with those Disney movies.
We found her.
I knew all those.
Sure you did. All right. We have 3 players left, and when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, it's everyone for themselves. There will be a new cheater. Be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Our 3 players found the cheater before the break, and Amanda was voted out of the game. The full 80-56 stays in the bank. We are down to just 3 players, and one of them has been made a cheater. Brick, is it you?
No, I am not.
Tom, is it you?
No.
MK, is it you?
It's not.
One of them is lying. Let's find out who it is. Play our final 2 questions. If the 2 honest players spot the cheater, they will take home that whole bank, split it 50-50. If not, we lose 1 more player. Money is halved, and it is up to the audience. So hopefully you can find the cheater and take all that money before we have to involve the audience in this. Name the 10 greatest Civil War films according to a 2017 Den of Geek article. And there is no advantages to be won in this round by making the most money. You're all playing for the same bank. 30 seconds, then we go to MK. Go.
Anybody name any Civil War movies? Gods and Generals, Cold Mountain.
Does Captain America Civil War count?
You're not helping Fletch.
Sorry.
Summersby.
I don't know Civil
Does
War.
Lincoln count as a Civil War movie? I mean,
Time. If it is set during the Civil War, it counts as a Civil War movie. MK.
I'm gonna steal Lincoln.
Lincoln. Number 5, 250. Tom.
I'm going to go with Glory.
Glory is number 1.
Good one. Yeah.
Brick.
I'll go with Gods and Generals.
Gods and Generals has about an 8% on Rotten Tomatoes. Does not make the board.
Seriously?
Nope. MK.
I'm gonna go Cold Mountain because that's the only other one I know.
Well, you're in luck. Number 10, Cold Mountain.
I fell asleep during it.
Well, you just made your ticket back, probably. Tom.
Gettysburg.
Gettysburg is number 4.
No, it was at my friend's house, so
Okay. And Brick.
Totally drawing a blank. I got nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Tom, do you want to go for all the answers on this one or the next one? You're in that clear the
I
board.
think I'll try the next one.
Okay. Fletch, you said Captain America Civil War. No, it's not on the board. One of the most famous movies of all time, Gone with the Wind.
Oh, duh.
Ride with the Devil, a little less known. Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Friendly Persuasion.
no idea.
Gangs of New York.
Oh.
And How the West Was.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Moving on to our final question of the night. Last chance to put some money in the bank. Name the country by the English translation of its national anthem. Of course, some are just in English to begin with. Oh, Canada. God Save the Queen. The Marseillaise. Pontifical Anthem in March. Advance. Country's name far. March of the Volunteers. The Soldier's Song. His Majesty's Reign. Hymn of the Isthmus. And High on the Young Rhine.
Oh, I know some of these.
30 seconds, and then we'll go to Tom for his first answer. Go. I think the voted off Canadians can get all 10.
Three.
Very quiet. All right, let's see what you got. Tom.
Well, if Pontifical Anthem in March is not the anthem of Vatican City, then I don't know where we go.
Yeah, Vatican City. Good use of logic there, Tom.
France is the Marseillaise.
Yes, very good. They stole the tune from All You Need Is Love, I believe, right? MK.
2 is England.
Yep. United Kingdom. God Save the Queen. Back to Tom.
March of the Volunteers is China.
March of the Volunteers. China is correct. Okay, Brick.
I need to stay in this. Oh, Canada. For a buck.
Is
Canada.
yes. Right.
Using my nationalistic advantage here.
There you go. Yeah, it helps you. And MK.
Is 10 Germany?
High on the Young Rhine. Germany is not correct. No.
No.
Tom, you still have that clear the board. You got to, if you can keep giving right answers, I'll keep giving you money.
I think I know 2 more. Hymn of the Isthmus. Is that Panama?
Hymn of the Isthmus. Panama is correct.
Nice.
Very good. Got another one?
I think His Majesty's Reign is Japan.
His Majesty's Reign is Japan.
Lord.
Gonna break the bank tonight here, Tom. You got another one?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Anyone know number
Can I
5?
take a stab at 7
Australia?
bucks there?
Australia. 7.
Oh.
Ireland.
Ireland. 10.
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein.
Whoa!
What the hell?
All right, Tom, Brick, MK in the final bank. 123.56. If the two honest players find the cheater, they will split that 50-50. But you do only have one round to go off of, so time to start accusing. I don't want to do this for the final round. Okay. Nothing. Liz has a final fact about our cheater, our new cheater.
Yeah. The new cheater could not hear the last question because they saw someone kneeling during the anthem and went into a blind rage.
And I'm very curious how this will go. Ian has the Canadian version of that fact.
Yes, once the cheater heard "Oh Canada," they couldn't hear the other countries over the sound of their tears.
All right. Rick,
So we're clear,
Tom,
the other
MK.
country's tears, right?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Okay.
123.56 on the line. Live.
Okay, another reason.
Final vote has been cast. Cheater's only been cheating for one round. We have 123.56 on the line. Let's see how the vote goes. Brick, we'll start with you.
I went with MK.
Okay, Brick says MK. Consistent in picking off Americans tonight. MK, what'd you say?
I said Tom.
K says Tom. All right. Tom, who'd you say?
Okay, just to make sure, to clarify, first of all, the Americans did win, correct? I mean, regardless of what happens here. The
That's how Americans
win.
usually say it, yeah.
No, I went with MK.
2 for MK, and she is voted out of the game. Ultimate moment of truth. MK for 123.56. Were you the cheater?
I was not the cheater.
She was not the cheater, guys. I'm sorry. 61.78 in the bank. And now it is up to the audience. You guys just
Tom, hats off to you, sir.
down to one Canadian, one American, and one of them is the cheater. You're going to have 15 final seconds to defend yourself, and then our audience will vote. Brick, you're first. 15 seconds. Go.
Well, okay, no defense, but I mean, if I win this, that means Canada wins, right?
All right.
That's
Tom,
all I have to
15
say.
seconds. Same deal. Go.
Okay, well, yeah, all I can say is, I'm the effing president. You can't vote me out.
Oh no!
Get your ketchup ready. Okay. So, everyone who's not Liz, Ian, Rick, or Tom, I need you to vote. If the majority of the audience gets it right, they will split half of that bank. Time to see if the cheater has won the game or if the audience has caught them. We have 61.78 on the line, as well as the top part of Michigan. Down to one Canadian and one American. Let's see how this turns out. But before we do that, we need to know, Brick, Tom, one of you fooled the other, but who was the cheater?
Do you really think I would have known the national anthems of China and Japan if I didn't have if I wasn't given the answers?
I picked on Canada for $1. Come on, you guys. You know this.
There are 7 of you. Let's see if Tom has been caught. Brian, what'd you say? Okay, Brian said Tom. So if he's right, he can make some money here. Caitlin?
I said Brick.
Congratulations, Tom. She thinks you know all those national anthems. Jared?
I said Tom.
2 for Tom. Susan?
I knew Canada would catch up, and I relished the chance to vote for Tom. You're welcome.
That was a very mayonnaise joke. 2-3 for Tom. One more, and he has been caught, and Brick has his first win at Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Earl?
My vote still counts, and it's for Tom.
Tom, you have been caught. America has lost.
Canada wins!
Specifically Brick, who will take
so
votes out
excited.
of that bank. Very nicely done, Brick. That is 30. More than $30.
$30.89.
Yes, 30.89. Thank you, losing player. Amanda, who'd you say?
I said Tom, and it's unfair that both the cheaters were Americans.
It's a
Blame
little
the
on the nose.
randomizer.
Oh,
It was the randomizer in this case.
Still a little on the nose.
MK?
Sorry.
I said Tom.
Yeah, you had him correctly both times there. Yeah, that is 6 votes for Tom. That means those 6 will split the other half of that bank. Very nicely done. Thanks for joining us on this very special America versus Canada Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Now we know for sure who is the better country. That's how it decides. We will see you next time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Liz and Ian, for helping out. Bye.
Yo-yoing flamingos.
Yeah, it was not a good
Mhm.
sequel.
was there as much nudity in Fantasia 2000?
Oh,
That's
Thousand
what,
Times
Last Tango
Over.
in Paris, or?
I mean, there was nudity in the original.
I think they cut back on the nudity in the sequel.
Oh, okay. That's a shame because it was in IMAX too.
It's like that trend in movies that go from rated R to PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
there's movies in IMAX that contain nudity that aren't.
Wait
Heavy
until
Metal
Fletch
2000
finds
has
out about
nudity.
the internet.
It's that Alaska blood that you have, Ian.
Yes, it's so
Steelers
close to
smashing
Canada.
blood.
Mm-hmm.
The Alaskan blood and the Judaism.
Yes, all of that.
Were
Potato
That's my
crushing.
favorite
passion.
Tom Waits song.
Alaskan blood and Judaism. Oh man.
If it's not a Tom Waits song already, then I'm sure he's writing it.
Yes. Tom Waits.
After
if
he
you're
watches
watching,
this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Waits is a huge fan.
Susan, should we tell them about the time we burnt the White House down too?
We should.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that didn't count. It was barely built.
It was an overrated
Yeah,
landmark.
because it burnt down.
It's overrated anyway.
Yeah. Didn't they paint it white to hide all the charring?
We got Dolly Madison cookies out of that or something.
What?
What?
She saved a painting. Yeah.
Right. Then they made cookies after.
Of George
so
Washington.
it was a net positive, the whole event.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't as bad as the Jim Carrey Grinch. That was a crime.
What?
Let's leave it at that. Let's
Yeah.
not say
Yeah.
anything else.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm great.
What are you doing? Are you high? Come here.
It's okay, Ian. A lot of people defend crimes.
I had a very messed up childhood, and I did not see many good movies, and the ones I was exposed to were all I had.